Welcome back everyone, welcome back to the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel. I hope everyone is well and looking after yourself. I'm over the allotment again and just going to show you in today's video what I've mainly got in a lot of my compost bags and also other bags as well. But I thought before I show you all that, I'd show you what I'm doing at the moment. And I've had a look at the blackcurrant bushes that I hadn't done in the last video, and most of them, well, these two really didn't need any trimming. Just a couple of branches at the bottom there, as you can see, just to nip them off. But all this is all last year's growth, so they will hopefully, touch wood, produce a lot of fruit. Hopefully, especially that one there, mainly in the middle. All those in the middle will produce, but I'll get a boatload next year. But yeah, just a little bit of a neat and tidy on this one, and they're ready to go. Hopefully I'll get some nice fruit this year, but I'll show you what I'm doing at the moment before I show you the bags on the plot. And this is what I'm doing before I show you the bags. I'm clearing out all my parsnip bed. I've done just over half at the moment, and I've actually found some weird and wonderful shaped parsnips which I can still use. And with the frost that we've been having, absolutely ideal, because they'll taste even better, especially that big one. I've got a couple over there on top of the vertical bed. Actually, probably the straightest one I've had out of all this bed. So what I will do, I will crack on with clearing this bed out, and I won't fill it just yet. That'll be in an upcoming video where I'll take all the compost from the bin, because I need to get a pallet collar, which I've got back at the den, just to put on the side, on the top, and then put some horticultural plastic so it keeps it longer, so the wood doesn't rot. And if I show you the outside, a little bit green, but it's in good nick, and it's been there for a few years now. But let's crack on with finishing this off, and I'll show you what I do when I've completed this, just to keep it temporary. And let's crack on, and I can then show you the bags that I've got scattered all over the plot. So let's get on with it. Right then, well, the parsnip bed, which is going to be carrot bed this year, is dug over right down to the very bottom. I just wanted to make sure I got everything out. I know I don't have to, but I just wanted to be sure, because that will be the last time I really do dig this bed over. And as you can see there's lots of cheesecake pots for the amount of parsnips I had in this bed. Quite a lot, and I'll show you what I found in this area. Quite successful parsnips, I think. Really happy with all those parsnips. The longest one, the one there in the middle, is 19 inches long from there right the way down to there. So and there is another one that's 18 inches, the one next to it, but overall I'm quite happy with those. I am quite happy indeed. They will go a long way, and I won't have to buy any parsnips for the next month, which is a good thing. But what I will do with this bed now, I'll just tidy it up, collect all those pots, take out all the detritus like that there, take that back to the den, try and level it all out, and might give it another layer of compost on there. And if I do that, on top of the compost I'll put a layer of coffee grounds. And the reason I do that is it stops slugs and snails from burying right down to the very bottom, where I put all the nutrients of this bed. And I'll show you that in a future video when I sow the carrots in here. But that does deter the slugs and snails from going into the ground, which is a good thing. But it also stops them coming up as well. The worms don't care. They'll just crack on and do whatever they need to do. Coffee grounds don't really affect worms. Well, what I've seen, because the amount that I put in my compost bins, they just ignore it. In fact, they probably use it for their gut. But let's crack on with finishing this off and get on and show you my bags I've got around the plot. So let's crack on. Well, here is the finished for the moment. I've managed to put the extra pallet collar on, and it is a snug fit, but that's alright, I don't mind that. A layer of compost added, well rotted compost, and also an inch layer of coffee grounds, as you can see. I've tried to sieve it all. Most of it is loose, but that will stop the slugs and snails from doing what they want to do. So let's crack on with showing you what bags and what's in them. Well, I'll tell you, I won't show you what's in them because it's too messy, but let's crack on with showing you and telling you what I'm going to do with the bags I've got. So let's crack on. Oh, and before I show you the bags, or tell you what's in the bags, the one reason I put coffee grounds down, apart from obviously the slugs and snails, is that carrots, for some reason, love coffee grounds. They love the beneficial nutrients that come off of coffee grounds. So I just thought I'd like to mention that to you, so you know yourselves if you're growing carrots. I think I've gone a bit OTT, but by the time I put carrots in, it should be okay. So let's crack on with the rest of the video. Starting with, I've got 3 bags here, and what's in them are remnants of all my tomatoes that I grew last year. And it's quite mushy in these bags, especially that one. No smell, but I will be using it for something in a future video. All the ingredients in these bags, including this one here, but this one is just general rubbish from around the plot. So let's go and show you a couple more bags which I've got. Now this bag is just full of green tomatoes that really weren't gonna produce anything, and well, it's quite a big bag and quite full, but it's rotted down really well, so that'll be quite useful later in the season, as well as that bag there. All the rest of the bags that I've got are all mainly wood chip, compost, and also leaf mould, but also got bin liners full up with all these leaves, and I've managed to get myself 6 more bags, and I think that's close to my target. Well, I hope it is, because I really want to get to the target of 50 bags this year. But this is about it for today. I've got a few decent videos on the go at the moment that I'm just doing, and we'll showing you that in the next couple of weeks. But hope you've liked the video. Thank you very much for watching, and this is Paul from the Little Red Ninja Allotment channel, and I'll see you the next time. Look after yourselves, everyone, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.